So comicbook.com came out with an article recently ranking the 7 best Power Ranger villains of the 1990s. I'm going to give you their list, and then I'm going to give you my personal list using those same exact villains. Let's jump right into it.
So that's the way you want it.
So as you can see, we are shooting this video differently than my other videos. I'm gonna get into that towards the tail end of this video. But let's jump right into comic books ranking. Starting at number 7, Goldar. Number 6, Trakina. Number 5, Divatox. Number 4, Astronema. Number 3, Lord Zedd. Number 2, the Psycho Rangers. And number 1 is Rita Repulsa. So, like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna give you my personal list because I feel like we gotta move some of these villains around, according to me. Now, this is my opinion. So we're gonna start out with number 7, Goldar. I think they got it right with Goldar being last, because I feel like Goldar had a lot of potential in the beginning of Mighty Morphin. He was a lot more intimidating and scary in that first season. I always go back to the battle that he had with Jason, you know, the battles that he had with Tommy and things like that. Goldar was a little menacing, and I wish they kind of built on his character and made him even more scarier. But when it came to those later seasons in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, he became more of a joke, and I do believe he was a joke even in Power Rangers Zeo. So Goldar had a lot of potential in the beginning, but they didn't follow through with it. Number 6, Divatox. Now, out of the Power Ranger villains that's up here, Divatox actually got the dub, okay? She beat the Power Rangers in Power Rangers Turbo. She destroyed the power chamber. The Power Rangers lost their powers and things like that. Divatox started out good in the beginning, but in that middle stage of Power Rangers Turbo, sis was just like, it was clear that she was just a joke, and she just wasn't as serious to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't really seem like she was really going to take down the Power Rangers. I know in the end Power Rangers is going to win, but we need to get that doubt as a viewer, and you know, we need those villains that's gonna push the Power Rangers and make them a better team. So Divatox, even though she got the dub at the end, I feel like her as a villain throughout the entire Turbo series, she was a very weak one. Number 5, Trakina. Now, Trakina actually had a story in Lost Galaxy, and I think it was really good. She didn't even start out as the main villain. She was the daughter of Scorpius. Scorpius was the main villain, and after Scorpius ended up getting deleted from the show, she took the reins as the leader villain, and you know, she trained to get more menacing and things like that, and ultimately she sacrificed her beauty because that was her struggles in the beginning of the season. She didn't want to sacrifice her beauty, but she did sacrifice her beauty to take down the Power Rangers. She really wanted to become that ultimate villain, and she wanted to take over the galaxy, and you felt that story. And I feel like Trakina was a solid villain. And that's why I think she got the number 5 spot for me. Number 4, the Psycho Rangers. You cannot think about Power Rangers in space without thinking about the Psycho Rangers, who brought hands, feet, and ankles to the Power Rangers in space. I say this all the time. You know, when people used to tell me about the Psycho Rangers, when you get the Power Rangers in space, yo, you're going to see what the Psycho Rangers is going to look like. Man, oh man, the Psycho Rangers brought it. The Psycho Rangers had the Power Rangers doubting themselves. They had them switching up their strategies. They all had to become the Blue Rangers in one episode. The Psycho Rangers brought it, man. I love the Psycho Rangers, and they even brought them back in Lost Galaxy, and it was a great crossover episode with the Lost Galaxy Rangers and the In-Space Rangers. But Psycho Rangers, one of my favorite arcs in Power Rangers, period. Number 3, Rita Repulsa. She is top 3. She is the villain that started it all. You know, she had her stories in the beginning, you know, but the thing with Rita, even though she is very iconic, she had her arcs here and there with the Power Rangers, you know, having them struggle, especially in the beginning. She brought Tommy in as the Green Ranger. You know what I'm saying? She gave him the powers. She got the powers back. You know, when it came to Rita Repulsa, I felt like her character should have been developed a little bit more. And what I said in the previous video, Rita Repulsa does have a backstory, and I felt like they should have elaborated more on that during the TV show, but they didn't. I feel like if they did elaborate more on Rita Repulsa's backstory, she could be number 1 easily. But she's top 3. She's iconic. When you think about Power Rangers, especially Mighty Morphin, you think about Rita Repulsa. My guy Lord Zedd is number 2. I love Lord Zedd. Lord Zedd was a villain. You know, he felt like an actual villain. He felt like somebody that can take down the Power Rangers. You know, he had, when he first came in, he made it known that he was going to be even more evil than Rita Repulsa. I loved his presence, his voice. He came across like a legit threat, like he was going to take down the Power Rangers. Now, the thing with Lord Zedd that I didn't like, and it kind of ties into Rita Repulsa, when they came together, my God, Lord Zedd got soft. He got soft. You know what I'm saying? And he is, even though I feel like he was a great villain, I do think they did bring him back in the later seasons of Power Rangers. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn I saw some pictures, some screenshots here and there of later seasons with Lord Zedd coming back. But Lord Zedd, I seen the potential there, and I felt like they didn't capitalize on him. They could have made him more menacing, but they brought him down after the marriage, after he got married to Rita Repulsa. But with that being said, I just have a spot for Lord Zedd, man. He is, before I encountered the #1 spot, Lord Zedd was easily my favorite Power Ranger villain. I just love Lord Zedd. #1, if y'all seen my previous video, it's Astronema. Astronema Corone. She was everything. Presence, story, twists, turns in her season. She was a complete villain. You know, she wasn't just monster of the week. She had the backstory. Andro's sister, she was brainwashed when she was a kid. She was turned good again, and then she turned back evil again. She was re-brainwashed. The story with Corone was there. She was the perfect Power Ranger villain. You know what I'm saying? She did her monsters, she did her stuff, but there was a backstory there. She wasn't just a regular old villain. And I feel like, you know, even though Trakina had a story, I was more brought in with Astronema. You know, it was just a little bit more interesting in my eyes. I kind of like the idea of the ultimate villain, the top villain, being related to the leader of the Power Rangers, the Red Ranger, which was Andros. And like I said, I mean, y'all really saw that as a surprise. I think y'all kind of knew who my #1 was going to be, but this is my personal list, okay? This is not to start no heated discussion. I do want to hear your list. You have to use these same exact villains. How would you rank these villains? Let your boy know, all right? The reason why I'm shooting this video like this is because, you know, your boy's on the go a lot of times, and I do want to be able to get out more videos to you guys. So I hope you guys don't mind this format sometimes, okay? When I'm home, then y'all get the, you know, the different background and things like that. But I do sometimes want to get more videos out to you guys, and like sometimes I don't have the time to. So when I'm on the go like this, I want to be able to be like, hey, let me just fire up my camera right quick and let me talk to you guys and give y'all a quick video. But it's all, just let me know how y'all think about that. If you like this video, hit it with a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Like I mentioned, let your boy know who would be in your top 7. Keep it peaceful as always, and I appreciate everybody who checks out the vids. I love y'all. I appreciate the community, and until the next video, your boy the Wildcat J Troy is out.